It's HYLN video time. I'm responding to a comment that reads, "It would be nice to know the cost comparison between mainspring and HYLN linear generators. Additive manufacturing appears to be a significant cost on the powder metal, $50 to $100 a pound based on Google search. Thoughts?" I would agree with you that the material cost is more expensive. However, I just don't know. I don't have enough information on what the mainspring generator is made out of. We know what the HYLN linear generator is made out of, but we don't know how much it weighs. And research that I've read suggests that the cost of the powder metal is definitely more expensive. But I think that GE Aerospace, and this is just my thoughts, and don't take what I have as actual truth, it's just an opinion, that GE Aerospace, they're trying to position HYLN as one of their shining star examples of, oh, look, this is a company that used our 3D printers, that used, which is technically not GE Aerospace, Equilibrium Additive, and that's a business unit of GE Aerospace. But this is a company that used our printers and our powders, because they have Equilibrium Additive powders, to manufacture generators at a global scale, and they can use that as an example of a successful company that did that. But I'm not a predictor of the future. The only thing I could find in GE Additive's literature is something about a fuel nozzle and engines that they've created with 3D printers. Imagine if HYLN is successful, they can definitely showcase that to get other companies to use their 3D printers and powders. Now, the only thing online that I could find is from Alibaba, and this is 3D printing for cobalt chromium powders. And it's, if you buy over 1,000 kilograms of this stuff, you can get it for $190 per kilogram. So it would be in HYLN's best interest to bulk buy the powder from somewhere. They're probably not going to buy it here. It's probably from Equilibrium Additive powders. I'm sure that they get a discount because they've got Josh Mook and his team over there, and GE's invested $5 million worth of their money into HYLN, as well as have their people there. But yeah, it's looking like $190 a kilogram, and I don't know how much the Carnot generator weighs. And literature suggests that, and there's a part in here, this is from NIST special publication 1176, as this metal material cost. As discussed previously, metal and plastic are the primary materials used for this technology. Currently, the cost of material for additive manufacturing can be quite high when compared to traditional manufacturing. Publication from 2011 showed that the material cost for a selected metal part made from aluminum alloys was 2.5 euros per part for traditional manufacturing, and a little over 25.5 euros per part for additive manufacturing using selective laser sinistering. Thus, additive manufacturing material was nearly 10 times more expensive. So I would agree with you that it's definitely more expensive. This was citing a work from 2011. That was 15 years ago, and I'm sure that things have improved by to what degree, I don't know. Another thing is that from reading equilibrium additives literature is that they're saying, well, for something that's complex, instead of having to create in traditional manufacturing 100 different parts and then have to assemble them, you just print one part. And we know that a shaft of the Carnot generator is made up of 6 additive manufactured parts. So you're not having to assemble 600 different parts and pieces. You just have 6 parts and then minimal parts that you attach to it. I'm sure a bunch of wires and stuff, but that's just getting more complicated. And another thing that they cite is transportation costs are eliminated. For example, if you're manufacturing parts and pieces in multiple locations through traditional manufacturing, you would have to ship those to one place to assemble it. But potentially with additive manufacturing, you can just print it all in one location and you don't have to worry about those transportation costs. So material costs are more expensive, but there are ways that you can reduce cost based on GE's literature. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.